Corvo, if only there was someone else I trusted to send, so that you could remain near. But there is no one.
Traitor.
The plague has taken so many, and we must find a cure. When you are near, my heart is at peace.
Platonically.
Emily and I will count the days until you return. Hurry home and bring good news.
Steady hand. That's it. Watch it.
Cast off line.
Casting off. We're away. Take us straight to Dunwall Tower. Lord Corvo has news for the Empress, and we've come a long way.
A long way to bring bad news. The sailors say there's a curse on us. Black magic.
Superstition. For all we know, there's a cure for the plague by now.
Maybe. We live in strange times. Sending the Empress's bodyguard away for a couple of months. That's unusual.
Well, this was important. We need help with the rat pool. All there! We're going up.
Sealed. Ready.
Turning on the pipes. And she's rising.
Very, very slowly. Apparently the guys who made this game have never been to the Panama Canal, because this shit takes for fucking ever in real life. Nice water though.
Stop! Shut her down.
The Empress will be waiting for your news, Corvo.
Fair voyage, sir.
Bitch, did I say you could talk to me?
All quiet out here.
I'll fucking kill you! Okay, hold on. Getting the sensitivity on a controller is always so hard.
Welcome back, Lord.
Oh, did I cut you off? I'm sorry.
Fewer ships moving along the river now, with the plague and all. Hello, sir. Her Majesty is waiting in the pavilion.
Corvo, you're back!
Oh my god.
Will you tell me about your trip, please? Were there any whales?
I can tell you how you're gonna be a cool, playable character in the sequel.
You have time? Mother's busy talking to that nasty old spy master.
Bitch, I already know how to play the game.
Alright then, let's go see Mother.
Don't you sass me! Yeah, that was better.
Welcome home, Lord Protector.
That's a badass
Try
title.
moving, Campbell. And you, Corvo, welcome back. Wherever you've been. They sent him all around the Isles to beg for aid. A waste of time. My elixir will banish the plague from this city.
Yeah,
Keep still a moment, High Overseer Campbell.
I'll hold you to that.
I'm not so sure that painting looks like Campbell.
You saw my improvements to the water
What's wrong
line.
with me?
You mean the way you made it magic?
I leave the worst parts of him in shadow, but still.
How will you finish your painting if I take this cider?
What are you doing? I need the bottle to draw the eye away from Campbell. I suppose I can paint him without the cider. Though in truth, he's always close to the stuff.
Fun fact, this painting exists in the game later, and whether it'll be different depending on if you take or leave the cider. If you leave it, it'll have the cider later in the game, but if you take it, true to his word, he paints over it, and the scene exists without that cider anymore. I think that's cool.
It was a fool's errand, Corvo. The plague comes from inside us. We must all strengthen our faith.
Yeah.
High Overseer.
Hey.
Hello, my lord.
Yeah, I am.
They're sick people, not criminals.
Being sick is a criminal offense in Dunwall.
They're my citizens. Save them from the plague if we can. All of them.
Very well.
We will not speak of this again.
Mother, Corvo is back.
Thank you.
Cat got outside.
Leave us, please.
As you wish, Your Majesty. Corvo.
Hello, I'm totally not
Days
evil.
early, full of surprises, as usual.
Oh, the way you throw off my evil schemes is just so exuberating.
Take me with you on a trip one day, please.
Yeah, we'll go to Zircanian, or, Zircania.
It's a fair wind that
Sarkanian?
What
How do you
news?
pronounce- We'll go to Spain, and you'll be a playable character possessed by a demon, and it'll be awesome.
I hope that one of the other cities had dealt with this before, knew of some cure.
I think you'd have heard of
This
it.
is very bad. We're at the breaking point.
I'ma read that. Oh no, I can't. There's an invisible wall.
I'll wait to see if the plague turns the city into a
No,
grave.
invisible wall.
Are you okay, Mother? You seem sad.
Yes, don't worry, darling. Mother is fine. Wait, where are the guards? Who sent them away?
Mother, look. What are they doing on the rooftop?
What? Emily, come here.
Oh snap.
Emily, get behind me.
Oh, right in the face.
Look out! Another one.
Oh, you're fast. Oh, you're fast.
Corvo, thank you. If you hadn't been here. No more. Not again.
Mommy!
No! Get away from her.
Oh, my sexism. Oh, my sexism.
Corvo, it's all coming apart.
Yeah, you're dead.
Find Emily. Protect her. You're the only one who'll know what to do. Won't you? Corvo.
You're surprisingly coherent, all things considered.
Ward us all. Look at what he's done.
Ward us all.
Yes, he's killed the Empress. What did you do with young Lady Emily, traitor?
Their own bodyguard. Ironic.
I'll see
No.
you beheaded for this, Corvo. Take him.
That's not what ironic means. Yay! Video games. So I don't know if the stream is going better or worse than it usually does because we have new internet now. It should be better, but for all I know.
This is your final chance, Corvo. Sign the confession, and let me give you the rights to put your spirit at ease.
Ha, joke's on you, I'm a silent protagonist. I have no character or motivation.
That's enough for now. Get out. Let's give the man some time to think. Corvo, the Empress is dead. Her daughter Emily is hidden away. No one will ever know the truth.
So why keep me alive?
Yeah,
Your plan makes no sense.
Tomorrow you'll be executed, but it's for a good cause.
Why did you keep me alive this
But
long?
we need strong leadership now, someone to guide the weak, and that's where we come in.
There was nothing personal in this, even though you almost sank our plans. But it turned out well. You were in the wrong place at the right time, and someone has to take the fall.
Yeah, what was your plan without me?
Corvo.
Could you be any more cliche Scooby-Doo villains?
You should eat, Corvo. This meal comes from a friend.
Anyway, the baseline plot and characterization of the characters isn't exactly this game's strong point anyway, so whatever. Who we are is irrelevant. I don't care. Oh.
Let me know if you want to gamble on the hound again. I don't need shit from you.
The guards are such dicks to each other.
Come at the execution.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Oh, I should save though. Usually I try to ghost through the
On
game.
account of Corvo, the one who killed the Empress and abducted her daughter, Emily. So it's an occasion. Right. A social event for the high and mighty. Come see the noble Lord Protector get his head chopped off. As bad as us betting on the dogfights.
He can't see me because logic.
Attention.
I'm not 100% super fan of the stealth system in this game, actually, because it's based on line of sight, and that's finicky sometimes. Thank you. Like, I'm much more used to a light and shadow-based stealth system, like in Splinter Cell or Thief. And it especially makes little sense because this game is supposed to be inspired by Thief, and yet it has a Metal Gear style line of sight stealth system, which works much better for a third person game where you can get more of a bird's eye view of the situation, and the MGS games always had the Soliton radar.
Don't want to work, they don't get their ration of elixir. It's that simple.
The military or the plague? Life is
Attention. Tomorrow's execution will be restricted to the personnel.
So much fun ghosting through the game, though.
And approved dignitaries only.
At least it saves a lot faster than it used to. I would love a Thief-style game in this style, though. Like a straight-up... Because this game is more Hitman-y, in a sense. Thank you.
Attention. The solitary wing is off limits to maintenance unless...
Who thought that that was a good painting? Look at his nose. Jesus Christ. Juts out the front of his fucking head like a fucking Pinocchio. Birdbeak. That Birdbeak asshole. He could not have looked at this and thought it was a flattering portrait. Ugh. I'm just going to leave an audio recording of my confession right here.
Conscious again, though he's taken more punishment than the two men you brought in for interrogation. When he wakes, we'll start again. Panic inside the community. For the murder isn't critical. Months later.
Yeah, just leave that lying around. one of this game's strengths is its lore and world building.
Tomorrow's execution will be
And we'll see a little bit of that. Hold on, this is a... Oh, it's a cantankerous section of the level.
Backward, lazy slug.
And we'll see more of that later on as we go.
Not yet. I was gonna report that boiler leak from yesterday.
Forget it. Just do your
Forget about it.
Let me know if you want to take my patrol.
Shut up. Corvo's execution is tomorrow, right?
Yeah, but everything has to be set up today.
I can't wait to see his head. Not everyone did. I really like the Empress.
You never actually hear many people say anything bad about her, actually. Although I understand the line of sight system in regards to the elevation play in the game, because they're like almost throughout the entire game there's little paths like this you can take. Okay, this room is also really difficult, and this is the room that leads a lot of people to believe that it's not possible to ghost this level, but it actually is. I've done it before. It's just really difficult. I love how you can jump while crouched. Usually games don't do that.
Did I tell you about the time I almost caught that guy who killed the Empress?
Blow off.
Okay. First things first, you do need to knock out both of these guys. And you gotta store their bodies right in here. Both of them. Because what we're gonna do is we're gonna put a bomb right here and blow up in the door. And we don't want to accidentally let these guys get caught in the blast, because they'll die and it'll count against you in the final score. Yeah, you're fine. There you go. Okay, now putting them here, they should be avoid notice long enough to suit our purposes. Now what you might think is you should plant the bomb and then wait, because guards are going to come rushing in, see what happened, and then filter out, and you think, okay, I'll sneak out while they're filtering out and no one will see me. No, it's actually best to do this. Go, 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 go. And that is your best possible chance. Nope, I think they saw me. Did they see me? I don't know. I guess we'll find out, but yeah. That is the most difficult part to getting a ghost on this level. You gotta, like, bail out of there fast enough to avoid them seeing you jumping out. Because otherwise, they will be there staring right at you the whole time. They didn't look in my direction or start shooting at me, so that leads me to believe that they didn't see me, but I have ghosted this level before, but it's very, very difficult. Yeah, doors are for pussies.
You think he had help? You know how to do that.
Bottle Street gang, maybe. Watch for booby traps. Maybe some down there by the look of it.
Good. If we're lucky, one of them will get Corvo. You're afraid of him?
He's Sir Conan.
Sir Conan, that's what it's called.
Wars down there.
Spain. Think of it as Spain.
I saw him fight 3-1 in the practice field. I don't think it's an even fight. I don't think it's too.
I love when enemies in games are scared of you. Yeah, I can't imagine why the rat plague is a problem in this city. Oh. Oh, good lord. Oh, it's like those African ants. I know someone who fapped to that. Anyway. Oh no, they're gonna get me. Take this! Oh no, they didn't like it. There we go. Aww. We'll share our last hours together and die in a loving embrace like those skeletons from Pompeii. So romantic. I was trying to get as much loot as possible, but I don't think it's possible to ghost this level and clean it out from loot. That's one of the fucking most difficult things about this game. Fuck going through without killing anyone. Fuck ghosting every level. Find every piece of loot in the levels. That is the ultimate challenge. Oh no. Especially difficult since we don't have our powers yet. Yeah, that'll... Yeah, I can't imagine how the plague is getting spread in this city. Can't imagine why this is a problem. And it's just a prison, too.
The assassin Corvo, responsible for the murder of our fair empress and the disappearance of Lady Emily, heir to the throne, has temporarily escaped state custody.
I always love that. Temporarily escaped custody. That's so optimistic. And I admire that in a dystopian fascist regime. That's the sort of thing Big Brother would say. Well, not really. Maybe that, Fahrenheit 451? The government for Chicago got nuked? Oh, hold on. There we go. You can just slide under it anyway, yeah. I'm so cool. The Hound Pits, what does that remind you of from Thief? Can you tell this game was inspired by Thief? Not from playing it, you couldn't. Lore-wise, it steals a fucking lot from Thief, though. Ow. Hey, buddy. Come here. And there you go. You too. Yeah. What else? I think that's it. I don't know. I've never gotten all the loot on this level. I like how there's clothes in here too. Like they expected Corvo to change out of his fucking prison clothes that he's been soaking in the sewer with, but then he just doesn't. And he shows back up at the hideout, and they're like, "Oh, you're still wearing those same clothes from 6 months ago that you've been rotting in prison with all this time." Yeah. Anyway, it's right here. It's 451. Oh, 451. There's a story behind that, by the way, 451. It's, I don't remember, but there is a reason that you see it in so many games. Off the top of my head, there's Deus Ex, had a 451 door, 0451.
Do you know who we're hunting here? We'll try to take him out. What if no one from the squad is around? Then try to make a lot of noise with it. Knock something over if you can. Bastard.
You know, they set it up that some of the guards are scared of me, but in gameplay, if you get in a fight with them, they'll all just mindlessly charge you with no regard for their own life. Which is something that usually bothers me. I like when in games the enemies are scared of you. And that's actually reflected in gameplay. And in a lot of games it isn't reflected in gameplay. Like a friend on Twitter and me were talking about that and how cool it'd be if enemies had like a morale system. I like when the audio cues are fucking tripping over each other. But like, if you were fighting someone, like if a bunch of bandits jumped you and you fucking cut off one of their heads, more than likely than not, how do you not fucking see me, dude? Holy shit, are you blind? Damn. Now I feel bad. More than likely, if you were in a bandit gang and you try to rob a dude and that dude just fucks up one of your guys, you're gonna be like, oh fuck this, and run away, right? But no, in games they just mindlessly charge you with no regard for their own life, no matter how much damage you do to them or how many other of their friends you kill, and it doesn't make sense. I think games should take that into account with fucking, like, morale systems or something like that.
Over here. Quickly.
Hey, buddy.
And I work for some good people who want very much to meet you.
No, they don't.
They said you'd come out here. I can still hardly believe it. I'll take you to meet them. Just down the river from here.
Why would you be so close to a fucking person? Anyway, look at that whale! It's a whale! Whale! Okay, that's all. I think most people don't notice that because they drag you into that conversation with Samuel, and most people just hit yes right away. And you don't really have a chance to see it, but there's a whale. Whale. It's important.
Get in. I've got a hot meal and a warm bed waiting for you.
What if I wanted a cold meal? Finished. Yeah, ghosted it. Told you. Only got half the loot though. They didn't find those bodies either. That's great. That's like that's the best possible way you could do that level. Humble brag. Anyway. But yeah, the whales. That's important. Because like I said, this game has pretty good world building. And this will give me a chance to talk about that a little bit as we go into this next not level. Pratchett Warehouse.
Pit's pub, closed for business. Half the district marked off as dead from the plague. We're right under the Lord Regent's nose, and he don't know a thing.
Pratchett Memorial Warehouses. Did he die? Yeah, he did. Okay. I couldn't remember if he...
If anyone finds out what we're up to, the Watch will break in with swords drawn. And now that you've escaped, the Lord Regent's going to be tearing the city apart. Take you up to meet Admiral Havelock and the rest of the Royalists. The Admiral's a man to be reckoned with.
Havelock.
Anyone can help you find that missing girl, Lady Emily, and clear your name. He can.
Is he a space pirate too? That's Harlock, but name's similar. Anyway, as you can see, this game setting is aping a lot of Victorian England kind of thing going on, like very, very early Industrial Revolution, I would say. Like, you know the new Assassin's Creed game coming out? It's basically like a fantasy version of that. Only with magic, of
Welcome
course.
to the Hound Pit Pub, sir. How may I help?
Hello, sir. I am Wallace, and this is Cecilia. We have been informed of your arrival and will do our best to stay out of your way while you conduct your business.
Yes. Lydia's a servant here as well.
If I may, I am the personal
The
assistant
Admiral
to Lord
served in the
Pimble,
Navy under the
and one of the
Empress.
senior servants.
Something happened with the Lord Regent
as
that
was my
drove the
father.
Admiral out.
Now I am
If I
invested
understand
with
it
this
right.
house, the home of the Loyalists.
Admiral
I have never
Havelock made
seen
it
the
very
Admiral
clear
fail
that
at
we
any
ought to
venture.
carry
Its
Ramsay's
order
side.
can be restored to the city of Dunwall. I believe he can do
Maybe
it.
you haven't
If
seen
anyone
much of
can
it,
Get your old life back.
but the
it's
city
him.
has changed a great deal after the Empress died.
I don't
Since
need to
Lord
tell
Regent
you.
took over,
The authorities
city
investigated this
watch
place.
is
We would
best
be
avoided.
hard-pressed to explain ourselves.
Most people try not to go outside at all.
Okay, as you just see, this whole little area and what you do here is one of this game's biggest flaws. Because you come back here in between every level almost. And it's just like, the other big, it factors into the game's other biggest flaw, which is the fact that Corvo's a silent protagonist. You just walk around and look at people and have them robotically recite lines at you. There's no real characterization or build-up or development.
Attention all citizens. Curfew extends
Or
from
interaction,
sundown to
really. You're
sunrise,
just on
unless
rails
you are otherwise
having them
authorized.
recite
Violators
lines at
will
you.
be
You
subject
don't
to interrogation
interact in
and
any
detention
way.
if necessary. Remember,
And it's really annoying, especially considering it's supposed to be, the game's supposed to be inspired by Thief, and one of Thief's main factors to its identity is Geralt. Geralt? Holy shit, fuck. Hold on. Geralt. I've been playing Witcher, so that's the name I have in my head. Thief. Game. Is there something down here? Usually there's. It's so hard to find loot when you don't have your upgrades yet. Garrett, that's it, Garrett. My bad. The names are similar, so I thought Geralt. It's Garrett. Garrett, one of the main features of the Thief series identity was Garrett and his character, and the way he talked all the time. In between missions, during missions, in cutscenes. Like, he had a really good personality. Nearly as well. At all. I actually really don't like that he's a silent protagonist. It works against something the game's gonna try and do later, in fact. So, like, it's not even just something that I don't like, it's an active detriment to the quality of the game. And being forced to come back to this area in between every level just exacerbates that. It's fun to jump around, I guess. Find some loot. Can't go over there yet. More loot. Funny how I remember where all this shit is.
Attention, citizens of Dunwall. The Old Port District has been added to the evacuation list. The Weeper count for the month of siege has increased. The Lord Regent has decreed that plague ordinances will remain in effect through the month of rain. Stay alert and stay loyal.
I like the whole month of seeds, month of rain. They have different month names for everything.
Even after 6 months in Cold Ridge prison, he slipped out like it was nothing.
Yeah, I'm awesome.
Not surprising. He was the personal bodyguard of the Empress. You've heard the stories.
Yes, I have. It's still amazing.
You're all more suspicious. We know the truth.
It's strong and quick. But I hope he understands subtlety as well.
I literally ghosted the last level.
The reality is that we need men killed. Have you ever killed a man?
Only with my wit.
We can
Damn
continue
it.
this later, Lord Pendleton. The man of the hour is here. Corvo, I'm Admiral Havelock. A true servant of the Empire, like you. Until the Lord Regent purged those of us who wouldn't recognize his claim on the throne.
And I'm Lord Trevor Pendleton. I represent the nobility in our little crew. But we all act as equals here at the Hound Pit's hub.
This is a momentous occasion, Corvo. I'm going to come out. We've been building a coalition of loyalists, aimed at ending the Lord Regent's tyranny and restoring the throne.
At risk of execution, we're committed to finding young Lady Emily and seeing her crowned as Empress.
We've got big plans. We can't do any of it without you. We need your skills, your ability to fight. And in helping us, we're going to help you destroy the men who murdered the Empress.
Sorry. You must be exhausted. We can discuss this further after you've recovered. But before you retire, you should introduce yourself to Piero. He's challenging at times.
Don't tell him
his
what to do.
industrious mind buys him that right.
Yes. Piero's as much an artist as a technician. He's going to be crafting the gear you'll need. Go talk to him and then get some sleep. We can talk more when you've rested.
You guys have such rich, well-written, well-performed personalities. I can feel myself growing attached to your characters as we speak. I mean, as you talk at me without having any interaction back at you at all whatsoever. I mean, you're just so complex and have depth and layers to you. Like, I find you just so likable. Because you're such a... Don't fucking interrupt me. And we'll go down to the cellar and get drunk because you angered me. See? Got drunk right there. Ooh, again. Yay. Oh, there's so many problems.
We brought a few trifles over from Pendleton Manor. A touch of home.
Ooh, like this plate? Yeah, I hope you don't mind. What's mine is yours, and what's yours is also mine.
My furnishings
Wait, I messed that up.
installed at last with no small amount of complaining by that antiquated boat. The others have no
Oatman.
idea what it's like to suffer as I am.
Oh, you don't have a fucking... Dude, his fucking room is more well furnished than the other guys. Oh, I'm an admiral. I gotta get my fucking medals and shit. Look at me. I have such a rich and complex characterization to me. Hey, let's listen to how good my characterization is.
Seems we've moved to a new phase. Martin's improvisations have worked for him.
Oh. What we do with a drunken whaler, what we do with a drunken railer, what we do with a drunken whaler early in the morning. I love that song. I think in real life it's actually a drunken sailor. Put him in the brig until he rises, put him in the brig until he rises.
Fine. You must be Corvo. I am Lydia. At your service. Your room is upstairs and ready. When they told me who it was, well, I thought you'd be open, like the Admiral.
Bitch, I'm still sexy. Put him in the brig until he rises early in the morning. I only know that song from Assassin's Creed 4, though.
I'm sorry it's so dark. We can't risk being seen. It is a bit romantic, though, isn't it?
Yes, only likable character in this entire section of the game. I agree with you. Oh, I pressed talk, but then I walked away. What now? Of course, the room of the most important person in the fucking institution you have here has the shittiest room. Like, why am I in the attic with this? I am the most important person here. But no, here, have this shitty fucking cobweb-infested attic. Like, what? Is it to be covert? Fucking assholes. Anyway. Oh my god.
Remember, the boldest measures are the
Maybe you can live in that crazy hat you got there. Bitch, you going in my room? I didn't tell you you could go in my room. Let's see if I'll survive. Yay.
I'll be crafting your weapons and gear.
That's my character.
For you, I will create the tools and master assassin.
I don't get what this guy's performance is. He has such an interesting cadence. You know?
No, this cannot happen now. The tank of whale oil's run out.
You see what I mean? Like, it's a weird way of talking. I don't get it.
Hold this in place. Be careful. Oil's unstable. When it explodes,
Haha. The Sokolov book is under the... is all just tossed into the corner here. See, like, right in that little action, this guy has more character to him than any other characters in this place, and even then, it's still really one-dimensional. He doesn't like Sokolov. That's his character.
the dispenser upstairs will provide you with a
The
fresh...
Shagohod is overrated. I shall create the ultimate Metal Gear. Fuck Sokolov. Ha ha ha.
Everyone back down here. You would.
And look, a Portal reference. Isn't that adorable? I'm being hard on the game, but only because I like it so much. That's just how I am. I talk shit about stuff I like.
The Academy teaches that absurd idea that the energy in whale oil arises from the need to maintain life functions in extreme ocean depths. The pressure and the cold are too much to endure without it. I speculate that a human being might, by a process of adaptation, produce high-energy humors in the body. I could build a tank that would slowly increase pressure on a subject over a long period of time, and then observe them for years if need be, to see if the formulation of energetic substance is developed. Surely the Empress would be able to furnish me with facilities subject to the necessary legal amnesty.
Yeah, such a likable character we got there. I do like his performance, though. It's
perfect. Now plug it in.
It's different. I don't get what the point of it is, but it's not a bad performance.
Thank you, Cole. Here, see? The assassin's mask.
Yes, see? Drilling a needle
Throw
into
on
this.
So everyone in the city knows your face. But this mask will mean terror to them. You just hold still. Fit must be precise. There. Can you see normally? See the lens out of alignment. There. Better now?
No.
I could create more for you. Upgrades for your gear, weapons, munitions. But our situation here is desperate. Scavenge the city for valuables, and I will resell them on the black market. That should give us the money to craft the things you need.
They will instantaneously teleport onto the black market and turn into money the instant you touch them. Anyway, what do I need here? I'm never, ever, ever going to use a sword. But I need it, because it looks cool. Okay, that cleans me out right off the bat.
You must be exhausted. I advise that you get some sleep. Your life will get even more difficult soon. You should rest while you can.
Don't tell me what to do.
Very well. You know best.
Shut
Let me
up.
know if you need anything more.
Ah! Okay. See, look. Sword's cool now. It's all black. It's a black lacquer finish. Oh, it looks so cool. Oh. Oh, this sword. Could just do this all day. Oh. Now what? I already collected all the things. So we are gonna go right to bed.
Yes, very much so, but no need to fear. He is here to work with our masters.
People say he killed the Empress.
Of course he didn't. People are foolish and believe whatever they're told.
Okay. If the Admiral trusts him, then so will I.
Oh, I was here the whole time!
Please follow me to your quarters.
Attention citizens of Dunwall. The old port district has been added to the evacuation list. The Weaver Council of monthly seats has increased. The Lord Regent has decreed that plague ordinances will remain in effect for months of rain.
Lord Pendleton was once a close ally.
Oh my god.
But there was a great shuffling of the aristocratic families. My lord was attacked by vipers from all sides.
I was a fool. Yes, here's your shitty room.
This is your room. It was chosen to give you privacy. I understand you'll need your rest.
You could have at least cleaned out the fucking cobwebs! Anyway, let's go to sleep and have a perfectly normal nap where nothing weird or strange will happen. Oh, great. Yeah, when I first played this was actually a really cool moment, though. Spoilers. The room in my dream is cleaner than the room in real life. Oh, look at that. Gravity. Seems normal to me.
Hello, Corvo.
Ah!
Your life has taken a turn, has it not? The Empress is dead. Her precious daughter Emily is lost somewhere in the city, and you will play a pivotal role in the days to come. For this, I have chosen you and drawn you into the void.
I like the way you have no personality whatsoever and can't talk.
And this is my mark. There are forces in the world and beyond the world. Great forces that men call magic. And now, these forces will serve your will. Use this newfound power. My gift to you. Come find me.
I find you interesting in the way you have absolutely no personality. I'm sorry to harp on it, but I'm actually not, because it's really stupid. Now this is the best part about this game. Aww. Sad face. Sad. What was I saying? Oh yeah. Well, I wonder what the significance could be. Oh wait, I was talking about this. This is the coolest part about this game. Blink. I remember This game came out a little bit before BioShock Infinite, and when BioShock Infinite came out, oh no, I'm sad. Sad face. Angry face. Anyway. When BioShock Infinite came out, this game had been out for a while. And so in Pro Jared's review, he was like, I was disappointed because I didn't have the blink power from Dishonored in order to jump around in the BioShock environment. And I remember that because it was the stupidest thing I'd ever heard. And it still is. Hooray. Whee! Oh. Oh no. It is a really good power, though. Really well designed.
Those that follow, your trials will be great. Seek the ancient runes bearing my mark in the lonely places of your world, and at shrines raised in my name. These runes will grant you powers beyond those of other men. To help you find these runes, I give you this, the heart of a living thing, molded by my hands.
It's not really living if it doesn't have a heart anymore, is it?
You will hear many secrets, and it will guide you toward my runes, no matter how they may be hidden. Listen to the heart now, and find another rune.
It's not really a living thing if it doesn't have a heart anymore, does it? Ah.
This place is the end of all things.
Oh shit, it's coming out the controller. Shit. Fuck, there's no way to change that? Are you kidding me?
All of time is meaningless.
Oh no, you're fucking kidding me. Well, I guess you're not hearing any of the Hearts dialogue.
Someday this place will devour all the lights and
Fuck, that's awful.
The one who walks here is all things.
I really, really hate that. It's almost like this fucking controller is a piece of crap. In terms of its gimmicks. In terms of its, like, ergonomic design, I actually like it a lot. It's hard to go back to other controllers after using the DualShock 4 for a while. But, the fucking speaker's retarded. And I hate the touchpad. And the share button. Why would you do this and not have an option to turn off the fucking controller speaker? That's so awful. I don't have this thing turned on because it's obnoxious. Well, since it's ruined for you now, the point of the heart is supposed to be that it's the Empress. It's the heart of the Empress. It has the same voice actor, and it knows things, and has cool lines, and it's really creepy, but you don't get to hear any of that because the fucking PS4 speaker. Oh yeah, RPG upgrade mechanics. I'm actually not going to spend this one yet.
How you use what I have given you falls upon you, as it has to the others before you.
Who likes binary moral choices systems?
But know that I will be watching with great interest.
Other big failing of this game is the binary moral choice system. But, man, I'm not saying a lot of nice stuff, am I? I've said that, though. It's only because I really like this game. If I was playing a bad game, I would still be complaining endlessly. But, moving on. Oh, it must have been real. Also, the fact that there is a heart in my... Oh my fucking god, what the fuck is all this? Holy shit. What the fuck? This is not supposed to be here. What? Oh god. Is this DLC? Jesus Christ. Okay then. I know what phone terms are. Holy shit. Oh, spoilers for later. Yay. Yeah, automatic trophy because of fucking DLC. That's automatically part of this bundle. Slackjaw. Yeah, why have character development in the game when you can just relegate it to a book that's part of a DLC pack? Oh, the only good character. Bone charms, okay. No. Implying that's all luck. No. 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 Whatever that means. No. 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 Damn it. Okay. 2 out of 7, I guess.
Should I clear space for Samuel then?
If you like, but he won't use it.
Why?
He can't sleep in regular beds anymore, or that's what he says. Says he was in the Navy too long. Can you believe it?
Oh.
That pile of wood out there? It's a hovel he built from an old rowboat. Where does Admiral Havelock find these people, I wonder?
Probably found them while touring the space as a space pirate. Harlock.
Lord Pendleton Memoirs, Chapter 27.
I'm not talking to any of you because you all suck. Ah.
Corvo seems to have arrived in good shape. Much better than I expected, given what I've seen at Coleridge Prison.
I would be reading these books, but that doesn't make for entertaining video. So, but trust me, all the books are really good. Usually, I just spend a long time just reading these. It's really fun. The lore in this game is really good. It's like Dark Souls, only not nearly as vague.
Well, let's get down to it. First off, I know that assassination is dark business. But sometimes good men have to do bad things to make the world right. Our purpose is clear. We want to restore Her Majesty's line by finding and putting Emily Cauldron on the throne. To those ends, we'll hide, act in shadow, take them apart, piece by piece.
Who talks like this?
Tonight, High Overseer Campbell dies by your hand. It won't be easy. He's protected by his overseers, an army of religious zealots. But if anyone can do it, you can. Your exploits are legendary. Campbell carries a private journal. Once you've eliminated him, get the journal, because we think it contains Emily's location. Recovering her is obviously critical, assuming she's alive. That's the gist of it. Remember,
why would they kill
cause
her? That seems incredibly antithetical. Are you done talking at me? Oh, no, apparently you're not.
By the name of Martin. He's one of us. And if you manage to find him, give him whatever help you can. He's a master strategist, and he got caught working for our cause. It'd be good to have him back here.
Stop it.
Oh, I made her mad. Oh, hello, you're new.
Corvo. Hello. I'm Callista. I work here for Admiral Havelock.
Castillo?
I'm sorry to intrude on your business, but this is important. I suspect you're going to kill the High Overseer. That wretched man. There's really no reason for you to listen to me. But my uncle...
I have no reason to listen to any of you. You're all retarded.
But he's a good man, and my only family. The chatter in servant circles is that Campbell just took delivery of an exotic poison. And I think I know why. My uncle's not corruptible like the rest of them. Campbell is going to poison my uncle. Do you think you could protect him? You used to do that, right? Before you had your current profession. Before you became an assassin.
What the fuck? Do you see what I'm talking about? Like, do you see how A, really ridiculous dialogue, B, Corvo has no character whatsoever, how it just really kind of mires the entire, what I assume is the intent. Anyway, I'm going over here because there's a room. Broken. Power. It's gonna be a while before we can get it proper, though. The good version of it.
Somewhere in the basements below, Hound kills Hound, and money changes hands.
Avoiding the water because there's fucking fish in them, and I don't want their gross fishiness on my body. Damn it. Fishiness. Ah. Ah. Okay. Anyway, I could talk to all the other characters, but
Just wondering, sir, if you thought about perhaps seeing people. Ready
Don't
to
you
go?
fucking talk back to me.
Just give the signal.
Oh wait, that's actually a good idea.
I'll be here.
Part of the soul live in the heart. If the heart keeps beating, does that mean that the spirit is never released into oblivion? I can keep a heart beating forever with electricity, but what does that mean for any essence trapped within? It'd be easier if I created these processes in waking hours. I am uneasy pursuing avenues that emanate from my dreaming mind.
Each and every night, the black-eyed outsider visits upon Piero's dreams. He is Piero Joplin. Even now, he visualizes the next invention. Astonishing. I wish you could see it too. Poor Piero. His elixirs have cured so much for so many, but they cannot cure his brain fever.
What's it? Here we go. There we go. Oh my god, I have a lot of coins, okay. Okay, I'm done with you. You've no further entertainment value to me.
Ready to go? Just give the signal.
Yes, yes. Take me to the actual game, please. Good lord. I hate to be so negative, but when you've played, like, I've played through this game a bunch of times, and it just gets fucking boring after a while. Those sections where you're running around the Hound Pit's pub. Like, you can only hear the same dialogue so much before you're just like, oh, okay. When you actually get into the game, it's a lot funner, obviously. And the game's actually being a video game instead of a fucking Gone Home simulator. It's fucking good. And there's stuff to talk about. Loading. I bought this game digitally. I don't understand why it takes so long to load. Shouldn't games that I've bought digitally load fucking automatically?
It'll be a rough trip. Used to be to go straight up Clavering Boulevard, but now it's not so easy. Half the city's dead of the plague. The other half's fighting over what's left. City Watch still holds the bigger streets, and they've set up those wall and light checkpoints.
Hey, it's raining!
A man walks through one of those, and he ends up burned to a crisp.
Great.
Not controlled by the City Watch as gang territory.
Great.
Real odd birds living on the fringes like that Granny Rags. They say she's nuts. Don't know which is worse. Just take your pick.
Yes, Granny Rags, the most forced attempt at a fan favorite character. Oh, I ate your food, ha ha ha. You were gonna eat that. Like, Granny Rags, you'll see when we get to her, but she strikes me as this character that's like, the writers wanted her to be the popular, underrated, like, secondary character that all the players really love because she's so quirky. But, just doesn't really work as intended. Probably because it's so forced. You know, like...
Hey! What is it? I think that last one was moving.
Like, Dark Horse characters become popular...
I expected them myself. Keep working.
Just based on their own charm. And just... you can't really plan for it, you know? Like, if you try and make a character like that, it's just not gonna work. And that's what Granny Rags comes off as, a character that's intentionally going for that. And because they're intentionally going for it, they fail. Okay, what is it? Or okay, there's one bone charm that's like overwhelmingly superior to every other bone charm, and I'm hoping we get lucky and find it sooner rather than later. Oh, fishy fish. Go away, fishy fish. Hey, lady.
Oh, fuck. Disgusting.
Sorry, I can't help you. I don't know this.
I'm just here to steal what little you have. Don't mind me.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. This is a special announcement from our Honorable Lord Regent.
This is the Lord Regent speaking. It is with regret that I announce that my term...
Good. Keep them coming.
and potentially beyond. In addition...
See what I'm saying? Elevation just has a really big role. And I understand that that's why line of sight is the way the stealth works. But I don't know, like, I was raised on game... Oh, fuck, are you kidding me? You gotta be fucking kidding me. What an asshole. Fuck you, dude. You fucking suck. Like, goddamn. How unlucky can you be? I was raised on games where, like, you could be standing right in front of someone, but as long as you're in shadow, and the little light gauge says that you're in shadow, you're just invisible. And that just is impossible in this game. And I refuse to unlearn that! Even fucking Metal Gear does that, and that game's based on line of sight stealth. The darker it is, the harder it is to see you. But no, all these guards have fucking night vision. So really the best way to avoid detection is to stay above their eye level. If you're high up, they will never... Oh hey, the blood on my sword stayed between loading screens. That's funny. I didn't actually kill anyone in this timeline, but all my sins be remembered. That's funny. Hey, wasn't that trippy?
Sorry, I can't help you. I don't know this area well.
Wine, wine, wine.
Attention, Dunwall citizens.
I had it.
John
I had it.
Clavering Boulevard has been designated a restricted travel area. Any citizens are liable to search or imprisonment at the discretion of the city watch.
There we go. So yeah, up here, you're generally practically invisible. Which is why the blink skill is so important. Where's that guy? There he is. Oh wait, no, you're not him. Where'd he go? Yeah. You know, there's a difference between tutorializing and bragging.
The overseers of the Abbey remain in service to the state and are empowered.
Haven't these guys ever heard of separation of church and state?
I, Overseer Campbell, for the generous loan of their services.
Yeah.
Fucking longer do I have to fuck?
See, I could really easily just blink up there and go around the thing, but gotta go over here first. For reasons. I could also just... Weird. I could also just blow that up and turn off the light. Shield wall thingy. And like, that tutorial was right. As self-flating as it is, there is a lot of different ways you can go through every area in this game. Which is one of the cooler parts about it.
The Duke and Dancer Ale House.
Stealing your shit.
Pennyworth's Tack and Saddle Emporium, and the Smoke Street Dice Hall.
City's dead. We'll make it 3 more months.
You wait right there, empty bottle. I have need of you pretty soon. Yeah. The fuck?
Lives go on the left. They've always gone on the left. You never listened.
Hold on, lady. I'm gonna steal your shit real quick.
Dear? Is that you, my dear husband? My eyes aren't what they used to be. Have you seen my little birdies? The dear things must be starving without their granny. Here, birdies. Here. Oh, my. I think I have gentlemen callers again, but not the way I used to, not the nice ones. I hear them, and they're not very polite ones either. Granny Rags, let us in. Oh, well, they'll go away again if they know what's good for them. But what a bother. Here's the key to the front door, love. You'll see to those ruffians, won't you?
Okay, this is really hard to do if you want to ghost this level, but it is possible.
I think the little birdies are sad today.
if it requires a little bit of luck, but it is possible to deal with the gentleman callers and maintain a ghost rating and a non-lethal rating.
Let us in, Granny.
She can't even hear us.
She's blind, not deaf. We're here to... She's not stupid either. I mean, we're here to take your money.
Are you kidding me? Oh yeah, that they heard.
Someone's messing with me.
Attention Dunwall citizens. This is a special announcement from our Honorable Lord Regent.
This is the Lord Regent speaking. It is with regret that I announce that my term as Lord Regent has been extended through the month of harvest and potentially beyond. In addition, in this continuing crisis, the overseers of the Abbey of the Everyman remain in service to the state and are empowered to enforce order whenever and wherever necessary. We owe our thanks to High Overseer
There we go.
for the generous loan of their services.
Oh, I got straight fucked.
Help me look for him.
I wasted too many bolts.
Attention Dunwall citizens. Report all deceased family members to the local dead counter. Unreported.
Let's try that again. I don't usually like doing it with the bolts though, because for some reason that tends to fuck up the ghost rating sometimes. Because sometimes you'll shoot a bolt near somewhere and they'll be like, "Ah, it came from over there," and instantly pinpoint your position and see you automatically. It's a lot easier with time stop, but it's impossible to have time stop at this point in the game. Which is why I really wish this game had a fucking New Game Plus. That's something they should have added for this definitive edition. They should have added a New Game Plus. Every game on Earth should have a New Game Plus.
Let us in, Granny. Bet she can't even hear us.
We're here to do your washing.
Come on.
She's not stupid
No. There we go. Yes.
Get over here.
Kill each other from me. Yay. One got taken out. One more. Whoa. Almost saw me. Don't ask me how.
Someone's about to get shit.
Okay.
I know you're here.
Actually, I should move you. Someone who got knocked out wouldn't really be snoring. There we go. Stay right here and don't get nibbled on by a rat because that will instantly kill you. and it counts against me for some reason. These guys killing each other does not, however, which is really funny.
Oh, my dear. I knew you'd help me with those ill-mannered boys. My brave man. Listen.
You're boring. Shut up.
Be careful, Corvo. They call her Granny Rags. You wouldn't recognize her real name, or even the name of her family, but an emperor begged for her handmaids, and rich young men fought each other for her favor. I watched her consider them all, measure their worth, and find them wanting. Then, she made a different choice. You're on your way to face the High Overseer, the leader of a great cult dedicated to loathing me.
That's so great.
You do,
Rain. Do you see what I mean about Granny Rags being a character? They're like, here, like this character, like her, like the character. Be attracted to this quirky character.
That little gift I got for you. It's the least I could do for turning those louts away. I can't bear these Bottle Street children. Ruffians, every last one of them. Rotten apples. And that slackjaw is the worst of all. You know what I just thought of? You could do something else for me. Another little favor. And I'd give you another present. Another lovely room carved from the bones of a dead whale. Do you remember my doctor, dear? Dr. Galvani? Now there was a clever man. He's got all sorts of nasty rat guts and disease in his laboratory. Wouldn't it be a shame if some of that mess found its way into the Bottle Street Gang's elixir still? That'd teach me. See to it, dear. I'll find you another present just like the first. Galvani lives on...
Oh my god.
Or at least he used to. Those were the days.
Shut up.
Now run off, my baby.
You're not a good character, Granny Rags. Go fuck yourself. Why did that Thief remake rip you off? You're not... Slackjaw's actually a way better character than you, and that doesn't seem to have been the intention, which is why he's a better character. Anyway, all of this is optional, naturally. You could just ignore all this entire area, really, and go straight to, the place that we're supposed to be going. But, I need my bone runes to get my time stop, to get my Zaworldo. The world! Yeah. Being Dio is the best part about this fucking game. So spooky. Okay, these guys are a little bit easier, but still kind of tricky. Because they're really susceptible to, rat nibblins. Not what I meant to do. No, you didn't. No. Squeeze. Ow. Ow, I'm on fire. Stop it. Stop that. In case you didn't realize, you're being very rude. Dick asshole. See, I've never actually seen the high chaos ending to this game. At least when I've played it, because for some reason playing the game high chaos just isn't as fun to me as ghosting it. So I always get through with low chaos, so I always get the low chaos ending. And then like I'd have to start all over again from the beginning and play the game all over again on a high chaos. And that's just, I have to, it's not in my nature, the way I play, to do high chaos. It's not in my nature to just kill people and get in big fights and cause a lot of ruckus. So it's an intentional playstyle I have to force myself to do, basically. And I don't find it as fun. Excuse me. But if the game had a New Game Plus, then I'd be able to carry over all the shit that I got on this first playthrough, and all the powers and stuff, maybe even be able to reallocate them, and I'd be given all the fun death-making powers right off the bat. And it'd make doing a high chaos playthrough a lot better and more viable for me personally.
I owe you, brother. I want to ask about the mask. I wouldn't want my face seen either, pulling a stunt like that. You know what? I'll return the favor. Come by Griff's shop. That's my business. Well, it was, at one time. But now I'm reduced to scavenging things from here and there as the city dies. If you need anything, I wouldn't mind trading for a little money. Maybe someday the plague will blow over and everything will go back to normal. But until then, the scavenging for me.
Hey, you missed some stuff. Hey, look at all this stuff in this room you were trapped in you could have scavenged. Hey, look. You didn't scavenge very well. Hey, look, here's a whole second floor of stuff you could have scavenged. Like this dead guy. You could have sold this dead guy for a high price. Oh, there's 2 dead guys and a bottle. Suck a dick, dead guy. Oh, what's the new thing to do? No. Come on, I want the one good bone gem. Bone charm. Whatever. Which is part of the lore of the game, that's so good. With the magic whale bones and whatnot. Whales in general are magic, and it's awesome.
Want to look at some of the things I found? Good prices, I swear.
That's all I needed. There's more details that get uncovered as we go through the game, but one of the things I really like about this setting is the way it's sort of like a sort of like the world as seen through the eyes of the people living in it. You know, like imagine the world as we live in, the way it is, and imagine like something that's always fun to me is when you look at ancient accounts and people wrote about the way, like, that's something with history that's sort of self-defeating, because we try and look at history from an objective standpoint with all of the scientific knowledge we've gained throughout the years and the way we look at the world now. But what I think is a mistake is we also kind of impose that onto the past. We impose our knowledge onto the people of the past. It's sort of like we assume that they knew and looked at the world the same way that we do now today. And that's simply not true. Like, one of my favorite examples is the Crusades. The Third Crusade, the religious Crusades of Jerusalem. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna need that power after all. It's kind of necessary right now. I thought there was a heart in here. I thought there was a rune in here. Anyway. We assume, and they didn't. At the time, they really... Like, for example, when people talk about religion, and how people were, and how it was used back in the day, people assume that they were secular. You know? Like, historians, for the most part, are secular, so we impose that secularity. God damn it, really? And they just use religion as an excuse to justify what they did. And of course, to a certain extent, that's true, but it's sort of just making an assumption about them. Like, at the time, those people didn't have what we have today that allowed us to be as secular as we are. Back then, the way that the books they had described the world was really how they saw the world. Like, that was true to them. That's something that I like about Crusader Kings 2, is whenever events happen, it's always written through the lens of the characters that exist at that time and their belief system. When, if you step back and really analyze what happens, there's a scientific explanation, but in those people's eyes, it really was a divine act. So to those people, they genuinely believed that they were on a mission from God. That was their true and honest motivation. Like, they didn't have ulterior motives to use the religion in order to justify their actions. They truly... I'm sure some of them did. I mean, it's wrong to paint a broad generalization one way or the other, because, you know, people always have their own individual motivations, but, you know, to assume that they just didn't actually believe what they said they believed is a bit presumptuous, in my opinion. And it sort of comes down to that in the way the setting of this game is presented. Like, what I used was sort of an extreme example, but like, you can sort of see this game as being like the world as written from the eyes of the people who lived in the world at the time. Like, in Victorian era England, which is what this game is evoking, this might have been how the people who lived at the time saw the world.
Wait, did you touch the door handle to Dr. Galvani's lab?
Yeah. As a death world where shit was just out to kill them. And now there was no god, only the devil who was interested in killing them. All of that. Like, that's the religion of this game.
It's nonsense.
The church that we're infiltrating here doesn't have a divine god figure. Oh god. It just believes that the outsider exists and that he's, you know, a devil figure. There's no heaven or you know, good guy to match him. And they're a little bit justified in the fact that the outsider does literally exist, and his will and the effects of his power do have a literal effect on their world and their psyche. So they're a little bit... they have a little bit of an excuse in that sense. But, excuse me. And now for your own convenience, I'm going to do this. But, outside of that, the world that they live in is really fucked up. Like, not even just in terms of what they're dealing with here in Dunwall, but, like, as part of the lore, pretty much everything in the world can kill them. Like, just the natural animals are just really deadly and fucked up. There's, the foliage is poisonous. The islands that they live on aren't, agrarious. So they have to import farming, especially here in Dunwall. Where's that password written down? I think it's upstairs. And, there's a continent, that's supposed to be sort of a stand-in for the Americas, where just crazy, like, Cthulhu-worshipping people live in, like, scattered, disassociated tribes, and it's implied that, like, not only is there no human civilization on the continent as a whole, but it would be impossible for there to be because of the way that continent is just so caustic to human life. And, like, I'm kind of describing it poorly, but, like, the way it's woven in the lore in this game and all the books that are written and whatnot, it just really paints a very vivid picture of the world, and it really and in a couple spots it does come through in places you go and things you do, particularly in the DLC. The DLC is an improvement on this game in a dramatic way. Like, almost all of the problems that the base game here has, there we go, 287, the DLC fixes. Like, if you actually, browsing the TV tropes page for this game is actually surprisingly worth it. This is one of the few things that TV tropes actually, like, really insightful about. Sweet. Don't know if there's anything worth getting in here, especially on the ground floor, where there's a lot of guards and shit. They're kind of hard to sneak around. It generally might not be worth it. Especially since I don't have the upgrade that lets me see all the loot items I can get. Equip the heart to hunt for runes. I don't know if it's stuff they added for the definitive version or the fact that I'm playing with this with headphones, but I'm hearing a lot of different stuff from what I usually... Yeah, that's something games need. Consoles. Something consoles need is a quick save option. Like, just take this share button that sucks and is horrible, and just give it a quick save ability. That'd be cool. Just being able to quick save. Fucking computers being able to quick save and shit. No, I gotta open up a menu and manually save, and usually it takes a long time, but this time it doesn't because of this game. Where is that anyway? Over there, right. I know where that is. Okay. Trying to remember my bearings. Yeah, it's a little bit unfortunate, but like one of the best, probably possibly the best, and one of my favorite things about this game is the lore, and that's really hard to demonstrate in terms of video, aside from just me talking about it, or going in and finding books in-game to read. But trust me, it's a really well put together world and setting. It's really interesting. I'd like to see it explored better in other ways in this setting. Because with the story that they're telling in this one, it doesn't really do justice to what they had crafted. Especially considering Corvo's a fucking silent character. It's stupid. Ooh, are they talking about me? Yeah. Not like Slackjaw.
Touched by the outside.
Ooh, just like me he is. Oh, fuck me. I don't think he saw me. He only got two. He only got two triggers. I don't think he got all three. Yeah, it must have been rats. Oh my god, am I stuck? It must have been rats. Fucking idiot. I got lucky there. Oh, and obviously the gameplay is really good. I was saying, like, the lore is the strongest part of the game. But, like, that's just because I really value story in games, you know? And the way that gameplay kind of interweaves with the story. But, to be honest, like, the pure, like... The stealth kind of bothers me because it's line-of-sight based and not, light and shadow based, but... Really, the big strength of it comes from the just wide range of options and intuitive player freedom that's available to you. Like, I'm sort of, to be honest, I'm playing this in sort of the most boring possible way, just ghosting through it. And, you know, saving all the time and loading when I get caught. Like, that is sort of the most boring way to play it. It's the best way for me. Like, this is how I have fun with this and this kind of game. But there really is like a wealth of options and methods you can employ in order to just get around and accomplish your various tasks. And there's sort of appropriate consequences depending on the way you play, especially with that final level. Like, if you play with low chaos, the ending is sort of the final level is sort of appropriate. It's sort of a reward, but at the same time, it's sort of just like, you know, this style of playing. It's sort of really fun, and it's sort of really boring, and the high chaos ending is appropriate to that style of play as well. It's sort of like going, hey, here's something really fun that obviously you like doing because of how you've played the game up to this point, but it's also sort of like, great, hope you enjoy that. And I like when games sort of do that sort of thing. Not super eloquently pulled off. Like, this game has a lot of flaws, as I've probably been endlessly pointing out or enamoring upon, but I do still like it. It's still really fun. Game has a lot of problems, but definitely not bad. And I'm always the kind of guy who enjoys sort of rough gems over a perfect polished product. You know? Like, it's very clear that the guys who made this game had a real passion for what they were making. And I always like that in a game, and it always shines and is very apparent to me. Like, I will take a technically flawed game with wonderful personality over a technically perfect but soulless product any day of the week. Not useful to me. Not the one I'm looking for. Oh, take note, Slackjaw does not have a bone rune in his area. Only a bone charm, not a bone rune. That's important. How do you slot this in? There we go. And then boom, free elixir. If you don't have it. You can just pop as many here as you want. There's a couple. There's at least 5. Uh-oh. Oh my god. Oh. So stupid am I. How do you not notice his buddy? Oh, close one. That's 2 close calls in this one area. I am quite the fool. Oh, I bet.
Let me see what's going on over here. What?
Oh, just barely made it again. Holy shit, I'm so bad. I need to get out of this fucking area. I bet it's saying that out of the fucking controller again. Usually when you do that, it says darkness. But I bet that's coming out of the fucking PlayStation controller. God, I hate this fucking thing. This fucking speaker bullshit. I have the volume on the speaker all the way turned off, and I fucking hate it that the game still automatically assumes, and you have to manually go in and turn it off. But no, this game doesn't even have that. I can't even manually turn off using the speaker for some reason. So just fuck you, I guess. Damn it. I was wondering why the audio seemed different from what I was used to. That's gotta be why. It's because it's relegating some stuff to the speaker.
I knew you wouldn't disappoint me. Now I can stroll along the waterfront in peace. And don't think I've forgotten your little gift. Go on upstairs, dear one.
And now my OCD is complete. Now the dark vision shows all the loot items in the area as well. And that is going to nag at me forever. I shall be going through the majority of the game with this vision turned on now. Hope you're all happy with that fact. Blah blah blah. Impossible is just something failures tell themselves in order to feel better about themselves. How many bone rings are... I think it might be possible. No, I don't think it is. I don't think it's possible to, get the time stop ability in full in this level. I think, like, at bare minimum, you'd have to wait till the next level. Are there any rats here that might hurt you? Because if you get nibbled even once, you die, and that counts against my score, which is fair. If someone who's knocked out by you dies at any point, then it counts against you. Because that makes sense. Whoa.
Cold as a whaler's gaff hand. 50 years old at least.
Forget his old head. I can't even remember the Emperor. We tagged it plain. Under Clavering Street is ours.
I guess... Huh, this isn't what I remember happening here.
What's it take? 20. Plus 2 elixir.
Looked like 25 to me.
Look here. It's 20. It's 5 each, counting Boo.
You want me to check your...
Let it go, kid.
Don't call me kid. You think you can...
See, the reactions are instantaneous. Which means, unfortunately, that counts against your ghost, I think. I believe that to be the case. I believe doing that has blown my ghost endgame score, which is unfortunate. See, look at that. We have a fucking moral choice system. How about that? Yeah, having the complete time stop ability, having the full power of the world at your disposal, makes doing shit like that more plausible. Huh, I remember...
This guy fought for the Empress.
Forget his old head. I can't even remember the
I remember that usually they're harassing a lady and shaking her down. I don't remember them checking a dead body. I wonder why that's different. Oh shit. Come on! That's not fair. Hey guys, wanna help me out? Oh, they're fighting! Look at them go! Look at them fight! I'll fight them! Not me! Not me, you fool! See what happens? Fucking idiot. Oh shit. That's funny.
He's here. Die. Dump you in the river.
Don't know what happened there. The blink said that I would climb up. Does that sometimes. Lies to you. Man, I'm getting tired for some reason. Have I eaten today? That's better. Actually, Dowd is the one with the world ability. Because when he does this, time stops. While you're holding down this and looking around like that, time is frozen. So he is the true master of Zawaldo. I'm just Jotaro. But can I stop time within the stop time? How long can you go in the frozen time? I'm making JoJo references. Not worth it. Like the definitive edition of it came out a week before Phantom Pain. Like, hey, got that stealth game itch? You can scratch it with this while you're waiting. We're in conversation anyway. Let's take you over here to make sure that you don't get nibbled. That is a huge concern for a non-lethal playthrough. It's actually usually better to leave, to just avoid confrontation entirely, to not knock anyone out, to not knock out as many people as possible, because of the slight possibility.
So kill Campbell, make it quick. Once it's done, search his body for the journal, his notorious black book, and get out of there. Campbell is meeting with a guard named Kernow, and word from my informant is that Campbell is going to poison. Maybe you can use that to your advantage. Alright, I won't be of any help here, so I'll make my own way back to the Hound Kids Bar. If I see Samuel Vote, I'll tell him.
I'm not listening, dude.
I was just reading in the archive about the heretics. It sounds painful. Have you ever seen the ritual? I've never seen the heretics brand used. No, it's a rare occurrence. But I did spy the place at once. Former member of our orders. Out on a retreat, we passed through a fishing town inside.
What were his crimes?
Who can say? The brand is reserved for enemies. Even the high overseers.
Remember the 7 strictures.
You never need worry about such matters.
I will.
Ooh, I wonder if that's information we can use.
Think you'll get your own squad after what happened last night? Indeed, I believe so.
Funny that they give you non-lethal options to deal with your assassination targets. Reminds me of In Blood Money, which is a fantastic game. How you can arrange your killings to look like an accident, and doing so results in the best score.
What we have is a man, aged 30 perhaps, slender, unusual tattooing on the face and chest, probably superstitious heresy, wearing some sort of...
Yeah, unlike your superstition, am I right?
You're one of Dowd's men, aren't you? Caught at last. Give us a name at least. What's wrong with his eyes? Opium? Laudanum? Are you with us?
Funny that opium exists in this world.
He's gone. Here it is. A pen. Hidden in one of his gloves. Subject has administered some kind of poison. The effects
Excuse me? I'm gonna need to deal with you so that you don't bother me later on. You basically have to knock out a shit ton of people in this area if you want to do the non-lethal option. Because otherwise they're gonna find him after you're done, and it'll raise an alert, and it'll just be a whole thing. So it's best to just knock everyone out and have them out of the way while you're still setting things up. See? OCD. Gotta pick up all the things.
To the beginning. It was Martin's plot
To break him out of Cold Ridge Prison. That's clear enough.
the one named Fear throughout the Empire.
He's as skilled as they say. He got through there with half the watch looking for him. He had no...
Yes, but how far does it go?
The trail goes to Martin, but Martin knows everyone. Everywhere.
He's quite the socialite. See, look, I could just read all these books. It's so much fun. The established religion that they have here is actually really interesting. Sort of original as far as, like, video game religions go. Because, again, as I had established earlier, they don't really have a deity that they worship. Jeez. They do believe in the Overseer, who does literally exist. But, it's a little bit more internal beyond that. Which is always fun. Thank goodness. Saves me some time. Okay, don't go into that room until you're sure you have everything. Oh my freaking god! Oh! How foolish of me! I am the foolish fool. A Fullerton. What's up, buddy? So many close calls on this level. Chill out right there, okay, buddy? No one will see you. I hope. I think the guy over there is okay. I know this probably isn't the most interesting thing to watch. This is how I play the game. Uh-oh. I don't think he comes upstairs. Yeah. Okay. Here we go.
I hear the watch is having trouble holding the side streets.
Bunch of children playing games, that's all it is.
Oh, no. And your niece, Callista. I'm very concerned.
She'll be fooled.
Spill the glasses, aka break the glasses, shatter them silently.
Callista's a reserve. Dice. Probably found a safe place to hold up in all this chaos.
If my overseers hear anything, I'll come straight to you. Time for drinks. I hope you
Time for drinks. You'd think a pious man would abstain.
must have been in here. Let's see. It seems I have the wrong one. That one. No. Ah, here we are. Now if you'll join me.
Totally a dick move to poison both glasses, by the way. By having lots of gay
I don't
sex.
understand how this got so unpleasant.
Oh, I agree, I agree. A whore dies and suddenly this. Will you have wine? It's a Tivian red.
Thank you.
What up? Who's been in here? I owe you an apology. This is hardly the hospitality I planned for you. Well, time to do this the hard way.
What was that, Campbell?
Never mind. It's a stroke of luck for you, Captain. I'm forced to break out the real vintage. Leave them in here. We'll have to share with all of them.
Very well, Campbell.
As long as we get this little dispute settled.
Oh yeah, leave the men here. Leave him there. There he goes. There's the men. Frickin' patrol path. Oh, now I'm gonna turn around and go back up here because I'm an asshole. Causing me problems, good sir? Causing me problems? I don't take kindly to problems. Sleep up here with you, buddy. Oh my fucking god. Jesus Christ. Oh. What a bitch. The side,
Early Sokolov. Something
believed to be.
the way the brushwork slashes across the canvas.
If you speak. You have my thanks. Though by all rights, I should probably arrest you. You seem familiar, even with that mask on. No matter. This once I'll just go my own way. You yours.
I shall still draw my sword, though. Pointlessly. Mine. Look at all the haws he has here.
Curse those fools in Coleridge for letting Corvo get away. Who knows what the man could do now? Hut, Remo, Lord Regent, as he asks us to call him now, seems to have faith in all the Sokolov's security devices he's put up all over the city, but I'm not so sure. At least the girl has been moved to a safe place. Visiting her twice a week has given me ample opportunity to inspect the facilities, as they say.
As they say. Who's they? Who says that? For fuck's sake. Douchebag. Where did the second body go? What?
Alright, won't be catching this right.
WTF, mate? You see what I'm talking about? For fuck's sake. Who is that guy? Always with this shit. Who is he, and how did your alert get triggered? I swear. I swear. I don't even know what's going on anymore. Bodies are disappearing, dudes are spawning out of nowhere and going to alert for no reason. This is always why doing the non-lethal option is pretty hard, because like shit just happens. And they usually find the body after you're done with them. Neutralized. Neutralized and codified. Monkey's eyes. Anyway, there's two ways I can get out of here now. One of them is through the kennels, which has a bunch of loot, but I don't believe it has any bone charms or anything, so really there's not much reason to go that way. So I'm gonna go ahead and not go that way. I'm not as much of a loot fiend as I tend to be in my youth. Mostly I'm just, you know, because I'm showing it off. Okay, here's another part that gets difficult. when you're intending to ghost.
She's my sister. She's not a witch. I know her. Out.
Hey, you expect preferential treatment just because you are her brother? She will burn. All witches burn.
You appeared as if from nowhere. We would both be dead if not for you.
We are forever in your debt.
I must get my sister to safety, but first I may know a way to thank you. There's a safe in the bunkhouse. The combination is 203. Take what you want.
There's just more overseers that way, you know. Rain, rain, go away, come again another day. Emily's doll? Oh no. Man, I'm feeling weirdly blitzed right now. I'm gonna have to eat something. You ain't hear nothing, bitch. Could just grenade these guys, that might be funny. Ugh. I just want the one that lets you walk faster when you're crouched.
You're just feeling off. That's all.
It's no use. I'm sick. I can taste blood. It's been days. You know what you have to do.
Stop it. I'll give you my share of elixir.
Nonsense. I don't want to bleed from the eyes and lose my mind. I don't want to spread the plague to anyone else. Don't fall prey to restless hands. I'm asking you to do this because you've known me for so long. Can you do it? Will you?
Yes, my friend. I will. Before you weep. Before you bring down the rest of us.
Thank you.
Turn your back, my friend. Recite the 7 strictures. I will make it fast.
Restrict the wandering eyes that look hither and yonder for some flashy thing that easily catches.
What brings calamity in the next?
Okay, is it just me, or was that a horribly unnecessarily brutal way to kill someone? Like, that doesn't strike me as quick or painless at all. Like, what the fuck, dude? You could've just decapitated him, Jesus. Like, jeez, that seemed like it would've really, really hurt. Oh my god. Spooka. Dogs are bullshit. Because there's no way to silently take them out melee-wise. These are funny. That's really funny. That's cute. That's cute writing. Aww. Gay priests, how cute. Okay, 203. Right? Oh yeah, $50, thanks. That's such a great reward for saving your sister, jackass. Phew. That would have made more noise. I'm not gonna touch that.
We cannot doubt the effectiveness of Holger's device, or the mathematical beauty of the music itself. We've seen it in action against the forbidden practices too many times to deny it. But the question no one wishes to ask is the incantation itself black magic? The boxes are priceless, but what's inside?
The fuck? Did you see that shit? I was freaking out. Anyway, there's one last major thing to get here. Hey, buddy. Let's give you a proper burial. Proper. Ah! Where's the one I want? Anyway, that's this level done. There's more loot I can get, but it's not really worth it. To be honest, like, getting all the loot in a level is really only viable when you're doing a high chaos run where you just kill everyone you encounter. And just have free roam of an empty level to go and collect whatever you want.
Hey, Corvo. Samuel. I'm here. From the way I hear it, Campbell lived a pretty posh life. Maybe it's not my place to say, but men of the faith shouldn't live like barracks.
Cough, cough, the Vatican, cough.
Okay, let's go.
Yay! I did the thing. Yet see, missed 1,000 loot. That was fun.
Admiral Havelock and Lord Pendleton are in the courtyard. I expect they'll want to congratulate you.
Anyway, I think that's... Oh, wait. A couple more things to do.
He's alive. Thank you, Corvo, thank you. My uncle's a good man, and one day he'll prove it.
You will never hear from him again in the entire game.
I know you did this for the right reasons, but I want you to take this as a reward. It's an old heirloom one of my aunts gave me.
Your aunts were fucked up. How many do I have now? Not enough to get Zaworldo. Need 4 more.
Take down the Lord Regent and all of his key out.
Blah, blah, blah.
Sailors tell tales of monsters far out to sea. But I'll tell you, there's strange things in this river no one talks about. Lights in the water, late at night. I've seen faces, too.
I think you're just gay. Oh, I don't know why I said gay. I was supposed to say hi. I think you're just high.
My pa always wanted me to...
Can I be of service to you?
Oh shit. In my face. Okay. I think that's enough for today. Thank you for watching.